Good evening, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, today was the first day, even though my dad was still home from work today was sort of the first day since Thursday that I've had somewhat of a normal, like, you know, I don't know, like weekday. Like Friday I didn't, and then all over the weekend, like normally Saturday and Sunday, like, because again, everybody's home and stuff like that, we wind up doing things, whatever. Like, I just, again, don't expect to like be sitting in my room editing and uploading, and you know, like I normally try and get to dishes and laundry, but that's normally not something that I do always over the weekend. Like if I get to it, I do, which is awesome, which I actually did up until I think Sunday. I was still like was doing laundry and dishes and everything like that. And again too, like we did wind up like grilling, so I was like, we don't have that much dishes like to wash or anything like that over like when we do grill, just because most of everything's being cooked on the grill. It's just like plates and you know, like the, you know, like spatulas, that kind of thing. But other than that, there wasn't really, like I said, any, you know, like big pots and pans and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't have as much dishes to really get done, but like I said, it was just like over the weekend. I actually normally, like Saturday and Sunday, like again, I will try and do like a load of laundry, sometimes a load of dishes, whatever. But if I don't wind up getting to it in 2 days, like again, depending on how much winds up being cooked and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's not like I just don't normally unload the dishwasher. It's not like I leave dishes just sitting there. But like I normally just won't wind up like running a load of dishes in the dishwasher. And like I said, sometimes too, we don't even have enough. Like I sometimes a lot of times run a load every day, but sometimes it's more like every other day that I really run a load of dishes. So like I said, if I don't like wind up getting to it then on Saturday or Sunday, it's not a huge deal. It just, it depends like how much, you know, has been dirty that I wind up doing. So if I don't see, like I won't just unload it and leave it sitting there empty. But it was actually good and stayed on top of that sort of this weekend. And like I said, I think I was even doing laundry up until like Saturday and stuff. So, or maybe I did on Friday, I don't know. But again, normally over the weekend, I don't, like, I'm not like super paying attention to that stuff because normally there's other things going on. But again, even though my dad was home today, we didn't really wind up getting to any projects or, you know, doing anything or, you know, again, outside stuff, anything like that, because we sort of got everything done over the weekend that we had planned on anyway. And then on top of that too, it was all, you know, like it was raining from yesterday, and on top of that it was, you know, like we ended up, it thunderstormed again. It wasn't really until like late in the afternoon sort of they ended up thunderstorming, but we did wind up with another thunderstorm. And it looks like it's supposed to continue thunderstorming sort of like on and off all night up until tomorrow. And then for the most part during the day, there's supposed to be like a portion of the day where it's not going to be raining. And then it's supposed to rain again like in the afternoon, and then overnight it's not supposed to. But tomorrow's actually supposed to be pretty cool. It's going to be like 81, I think, is a high, or 83 or something like that. Originally I looked it up, which is funny because I looked it up on my phone and that's what it said. And it was for our area. And then I looked it up online on the computer, and I didn't double check that it was our area, but I don't think that it was giving me somewhere else. But it said it was only supposed to be like 75 or something like that, I think is the high. So I don't know why there was such almost like a 10-degree difference between what my phone said and what my computer, like when I just looked it up like online, like why it said it was so different, or again if it just wound up actually changing because of, you know, like mainly because of the storm and everything like that. But today it was so nasty out. It was so hot and humid. It was disgusting. So I'm actually happy that we didn't wind up going outside and doing anything, just because it would have been gross to have been, like I said, outside today. And I'm happy that we did get the stuff done over the weekend that we did get done when we did too, because the weather was actually not super brutal out. Like today was horrible. So like yesterday too was actually like nice. Like sitting outside on the back porch, it was like cool. Like it wasn't like hot, but it wasn't cold either. Like it was just like very cool and like nice, and it wasn't humid either. So yesterday was like a perfect 4th of July weather, but today was nasty. So yeah, I'm happy though it was today and it wasn't like yesterday. Being able to enjoy time outside yesterday probably would have been very enjoyable. today, it's funny because we had to make a run to Menards to get, we were going to get the last 2 boards that we needed to finish the vegetable garden bed. So we officially have all of the wood. We just have to finish staining, and we do need still a little bit more dirt. We didn't end up getting that. But when we ended up running over there, we were there anyway because we ended up picking up food for dinner tonight, and we were in that same like area anyway. So that's why I ended up, we ended up stopping at Menards too. But just in that drive over to Menards, and getting in and out of the car and everything like that, I was like, I can't believe how gross and disgusting and sweaty I am. Like, that is why the weather today was really nasty. One of the things, though, that I think I was telling you guys about, so this was the new planner that I ended up getting, which has, those little, like you guys can see on there, those little check marks, sort of. That was one of the things that sort of ended up selling me on my new planner. I've used, I think maybe for at least the last 2 years, I've just bought replacement of pretty much the exact same one off of Amazon, but it obviously updates for every year. So I really liked using that one, and I couldn't find it again on Amazon, like the exact same one or like a similar one to that. I didn't want to spend a crazy amount of money on a new planner because I honestly, I just like to just write things down. I just like to use it as like a checklist. I'm not into using like planners like crazy, you know, using all the different colored pens and washi tape and all that kind of stuff. I don't have time for that. The whole point of my planner is to try and just keep me a little bit organized so that I can, you know, just like check things off as I get them done throughout the day. It is not, you know, I'd have to put set up my planner, you know, on my planner just to you know, be able to use it. And I don't want that. I want something that is just literally a checklist for me. And so, like I said, I'm not into all of the planner stuff. I honestly don't even use stickers. My mom uses stickers and she's given me stickers, and honestly I'm like, oh, maybe every once in a while I remember to use stick one on there, but yeah, I don't wind up using stickers at all because I really don't plan out that far. I only do it every week. I don't wind up planning out for the entire month or anything like that, so I would never wind up using stickers unless it was something that was coming up during that week when I was setting it up. So that's why, like I said, I'm not a big planner person, but I just like having the simplistic, you know, check boxes and stuff like that, which this one has versus my other one didn't have. And so I can just write on there the things that I normally wind up getting done, and I always give myself those easy check off-able not a word, but it's those easy to check off sort of things that I pretty much do every day anyway. But just to keep myself motivated and looking at my planner, I will be okay, you know, right on there, do dishes, do laundry, and then I wind up checking those off, and I feel very accomplished for doing it. And it keeps me coming back to my planner throughout the day too, or to just again glance at it or whatever and be oh, I was actually supposed to do that today. Instead, I probably, you know, if I didn't have those easy to do things and just remember to check them off, then I normally wouldn't wind up coming back to my planner throughout the day to check on it. And again, it is more of just a reminder to me to remind me what to do. So that is why, like I said, I actually am, so far, this is, I mean, I've only used it 2 days now, but so far I'm actually sort of liking it a little bit. It has the lines on the one side, and then like I said, the other side has the check boxes, so I can write things that are, you know, going on for that day or whatever, and then I can write in the check boxes my things to do. So grocery shop, make my grocery list, do dishes, laundry, clean the bathroom, edit and upload, you know, those type of things are always things that I normally put on my planner. And that's why, because yesterday I sort of ended up making my grocery list a little bit. I did look over Walgreens and Meijer, and I ended up going through all of the digital coupons for the grocery stores, but I didn't make my official list yesterday because I really wasn't in my room almost at all yesterday. And so then today I ended up just sort of going through all those things that I clipped and everything that I went over, and actually added it pen to paper, even though I make my list all digitally, in an email, and then I just send it to myself. So I did finish that today, which was good. And I didn't get my sales papers for Valley Produce and Caputo's or Aldi, Jewel, anything like that today because of the holiday yesterday. So that's why I ended up just going off the online ad, which is a lot more difficult. I hate doing it that way, but I did wind up getting that done at least. I pretty much finished with literally everything except for Jewels, which I will wind up adding tomorrow when all of their coupons go live, because that's when the sales start tomorrow. So I'm not sure what some of the coupons that they have will be available until tomorrow. So that's why with Jewel, I always wind up adding my final list tomorrow, like on Wednesdays. And then too, with Aldi, I didn't wind up getting the sale ad, and they don't have like, they have a preview, but it doesn't show like the meats normally and like the food stuff. It normally just shows like the Aldi finds normally in the preview, and like it doesn't show like the produce. So I don't know necessarily what produce stuff they'll have on sale for next week. So that was also the other thing that like I have to wait on for like the digital ad to go live, or for me to get my sales papers, which they will hopefully come tomorrow. Normally whenever there's a holiday, it's like a day behind with the mail, so I should get it tomorrow hopefully. But we're not actually going to go to the grocery stores that we normally go to on Thursday, so Valley Produce, Caputo's, and Walgreens, until Friday, because our town's festival is normally always the weekend after the 4th of July, and they're doing a like, they're having like a town festival thing, and the football team, which my dad coaches for, and Jack is in the football, you know, in the high school football, they were actually supposed to be doing some type of like, not community service, but they were like going to go and help, like sort of like break down like the tents, or you know, like do, I don't know, whatever, like the stage, maybe stuff like that, which they were supposed to, but I guess because the amount of kids that they actually have showing up, they don't have enough work for all of them. So they were like, you know, we really don't need you guys, I guess is what it sounds like. So they might wind up be doing something else though on Thursday. They might wind up, like, I totally don't really know, but my dad just was saying that like either way he's probably still going to wind up meeting with the coach, and they're going to be doing something on Thursday, and regardless we can't go grocery shopping, so that is why that changed. But anyways, everything else I think for the most part should be normal. Saturday at Myers, and then I do have a couple things to do at Walgreens again. Walgreens is actually going to be sort of a like big grocery shopping this week, and then Jewel, Menards, and Aldi on, what day is that? Sunday. So like I said, that's what that looks like as far as like when I will have hauls to share with you guys for this week. But yes, I did pretty much, I was actually pretty happy because I woke up late today, and I ended up still getting through a ton of like all of my list stuff. I still edited and uploaded today, and again finally getting back into that after it being like, you know, almost 4 or 5 days worth of like not, which I'm not normally used to or expecting or anything like that. You know, I was actually pretty happy that I ended up like sort of getting back into the flow of things. And then like sort of my dad too, he woke up sort of late, and then he sort of just focused on like doing stuff to set himself up to get back to work as well. So again, he had like things to do, and so we didn't, like I said, really get to any project things or anything like that. And while we probably could have done some stuff inside, because I did not want to be outside today, it was, like I said, like nasty outside, but because of that we could have possibly done some stuff inside, but it just worked out okay for like everybody to sort of again get all of their ducks in a row and again sort of get back into things. So like I said, I got to pretty much everything on my planner for today, except I didn't clean the bathroom because I did wake up late, and I totally forgot today was even Tuesday. Normally I always do it on Tuesday, but I was like, wait, yesterday was Monday, because you know, I kept thinking it was just like, you know, Sunday or whatever, or Saturday or something like that, because like the entire weekend has thrown me off. So like today all of a sudden it was until like super late in the afternoon I was like, wait, today is Tuesday, and that's when I saw it on my planner. And I was like, it's too late now to probably go and clean the bathroom, because like Matthew and Jack have been going to the gym, so they came home and then they had to take showers, and I was like, I'm never gonna get in here to clean it, so I just decided that I would do it tomorrow. And again too, because like everything's sort of a day behind right now, like same, I work the same schedule as like the mail, like, you know, the mail's behind a day after a holiday, I'm also behind a day after a holiday. So everything will be caught up with most likely tomorrow. But I was happy with all the grocery stuff too, because like normally I get like a head start on Monday, and I didn't really do a whole ton on Monday. And then again, like today I, you know, again sort of caught up with all of that, and again got to editing and uploading, which I was almost completely caught up with too from over like the end of last week, and so I'm like, hopefully we'll get caught back up very quickly, because I'm a couple days behind now because of that, because I didn't do any of that over the weekend, and like I said, the extended weekend of 4 days worth. So Anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.